Hi guys, it's Matthew here. Welcome back to another video on my channel today. And in today's video, guys, this should be a fun video to do today, as a matter of fact. I'm going to be giving you guys the top 10 movie sequels that I am most looking forward to in coming up here in 2026. As a matter of fact, let me know down in the comment section, guys, what movies are you most looking forward to? What movie sequels are you most looking forward to that are going to be coming out next year? Because this should be a fun topic to talk about, because I'm actually curious what movie sequels are you guys excited for, as a matter of fact. But so yeah, guys, that does it for my intro, as a matter of fact. Be sure you hit that like button as well as that red subscribe button, but most importantly, make sure you press that notification bell so you don't miss anything in the future. And those of you guys that are new to the channel, I do more than just movies and TV. I also do Lego related stuff. I play video games and I do haul and unboxing videos. I do all sorts of stuff like that here on the channel. So if you guys like to watch anything like that on YouTube and want to show your support, be sure to go check out my channel, because there will definitely be something in there for you to enjoy, as a matter of fact. But with all that being said, though, guys, enjoy the video. Let's get started. Alright, so at the number 10 spot, I am looking forward to the sequel of 28 Years Later, because I really enjoyed 28 Years Later as a movie. Like, I even stated that in everything that I watched in the month of June video, that it was probably one of the best zombie movies I have ever seen in my life. And I'm not a big zombie person, but I really enjoyed that movie personally. And to be honest, as soon as that movie cut to a close, I knew it was left on a cliffhanger for something else, and I'm very intrigued to see what they do next with this trilogy, and I'm really excited to see it, because honestly, I cannot wait to see where they go next with this movie. At the number 9 spot, I'm going with Scream 7. We were supposed to get this movie probably a while back ago, since we got Scream 5 in 2022 and then Scream 6 in 2023. We were likely supposed to get Scream 7 in 2024, but then there was a lot of controversy and behind the scenes drama that occurred, and so therefore we couldn't get it as soon as planned. And then everybody left the project until Neve Campbell said she was going to return to the Scream franchise, and then Kevin Williamson was coming back to direct this movie. And we also have the same exact writer from Scream 5 and 6. So he's one of the only staff from the last two movies that is coming back and is going to be a part of Scream 7, as a matter of fact. And yes, this time around we're focusing on Neve Campbell's not Neve Campbell's life, Sidney Prescott's life, and we find out that she's married, she's got a daughter, and it's just gonna focus on her family. And I'm really excited to see how they do that, because I think what they're gonna do here is gonna be really cool. Like, ever since this movie got announced that it was still happening, we got Neve Campbell and Kevin Williamson back. And this movie's gonna be focused on Sydney's family. I'm all like, heck yeah, count me in. I wanna see this. It's gonna be great. And then also, we have Matthew Lillard returning as Stu Macher. We have David Arquette coming back as Dewey, and then we have Scott Foyer coming back as Roman Bridger, and all three of those characters are dead. So I'm very curious to see if either of these three characters are still alive, or if they're just coming back because the characters are going to be doing some sort of AI with them to fool Sydney that they're still alive, as a matter of fact. So yeah, I'm very curious on how these three characters are gonna play into the story, as a matter of fact. Next up at number 8, I have Jumanji 4. So now, when I heard that this movie was coming out and it got revealed at CinemaCon, I'm all like, yes, we're getting another Jumanji movie. I am so hyped for this movie. And as far as I'm aware, we have The Rock, Kevin Hart, Karen Gilligan, and Jack Black returning, as a matter of fact. And I'm really excited to see what they're gonna do with this movie, because at the end of the last Jumanji movie, the video game came into the real world. So I'm very curious if the characters since they play the video game characters, I'm very curious if the video game characters are going to be main characters in this movie, but they're not going to be controlled by the teenagers in their body. That's what I'm thinking is what's gonna occur in this movie, but we'll have to wait and see. But yeah, I'm excited to see what they're gonna do with this movie next, what they're gonna do with this franchise next. Because personally, I've been wanting. I kind of knew that there was some other concept to do with the Jumanji movies. So yeah, I'm really excited to see this movie because I really enjoyed the last two that they did. At number 7, this is probably not. I don't know how many of you guys are excited for this one, but personally, I'm curious about this movie. But at number 7, I have Ice Age 6. And to be honest, I'm a big fan of the Ice Age movies. Like a lot of the animated franchise from the 2000s, I grew up watching as a little kid. So like all the Shreks, Madagascar, even the Ice Age movies, also Cars, Toy Story. I know Toy Story started in 1995, but also Toy Story 3 came out around the 2000s era, as a matter of fact. So yeah, I grew up with a lot of those animated franchises that came that started in the 2000s. So yeah, I'm really curious on what story they're going to come up with here, because after Ice Age Collision Course, I thought that they were out of stories with this franchise. So yeah, I'm only curious about it because I'll watch it because I enjoy these movies, and I'm curious to see what concept they're gonna be able to put into this movie, that they're gonna put with this movie, as a matter of fact. But yeah, we'll have to wait and see though. At number 6, I have Toy Story 5. So now with this movie in particular, I know this caused a lot of controversy because people are all like, well, where do you go with this movie? And I'm all like, I'm not entirely sure where he go with this movie, but then people said, "Oh, Bonnie's gonna be older and fall in love with i with iPads. So iPads and technology are gonna be the main villain in this entire movie. So yeah, I'm kind of intrigued by that concept right there. What I'm more curious to see is what I'm more curious to see is how is what all the Buzz Lightyears are gonna have to do with this movie, because to be honest, I'm more intrigued in that movie's I'm really more intrigued in that subplot than any other thing than anything else with this movie right now. So yeah. But at number 5, I'm going with the Mandalorian and Grogu movies. So now with this movie in particular, you guys all know I'm a big Star Wars fan, and you guys know that I am like over the moon excited for this movie, because I'm also a huge fan of the Mandalorian. I'm wearing a Grogu shirt right here, as a matter of fact. And yeah, I'm really excited to see the Mandalorian and Grogu movie. I'm not entirely sure how many of you guys are excited for this movie. I know some people are intrigued by this movie and some people are not. But to me, as a big Star Wars fan and as somebody that really loves the Mandalorian and Grogu, those two characters specifically, I feel like I have the biggest hype for this movie, because I feel like this is gonna be a good movie to watch nonetheless, as a matter of fact. And I'm very curious to see if this is like going to take place before the Mandalorian TV show or after the Mandalorian TV show. My guess is it's likely going to take place after the Mandalorian show, because they said this was supposed to conclude the Mandalorian TV series. So yeah, I'm very anxious to see where they're gonna go and what they're gonna do with this movie specifically. At number 4, I have Spider-Man: Brand New Day. So now, I know some people are I know so many Spider-Man fans are hyped for this movie. Personally, I'm not like a gigantic Spider-Man fan, but excuse me, guys. Personally, I'm not a gigantic Spider-Man fan, but I do enjoy a lot of the Spider-Man movies though, and this might, I don't know how much of a hot take this is gonna be, but as of right now, my favorite Spider-Man is Tom Holland. Tom Holland's my guy when it comes to Spider-Man, and I'm really excited to see his story to continue after No Way Home, as a matter of fact, because Ned and MJ don't remember him at all. So yeah, I'm very anxious to see what they're gonna do with this movie, because I think this is gonna be a great movie. Nonetheless, there's a bunch of set photos that have been leaked out, and yeah, I am just very excited to see how this movie is going to play into the on how this movie is going to play into the MCU, as a matter of fact. Next up, guys, at number 3, I'm gonna go with the Supergirl movie, as a matter of fact. So now, since we got the recent Superman movie and it did phenomenal at the box office, James Gunn's DCU is off to a very strong start, as a matter of fact. So at number 3, we have the Supergirl movie, as a matter of fact. So now, I don't know I don't know a whole lot about Supergirl personally, but I am a big DC fan, and this DCU is up to a great start, and this just makes me want to get on the hype train for more to come, no matter what I think of the movie, or like if I know which character is which, as a matter of fact. So yeah, I don't really have much to say about this movie. It's just really high on this list because I really enjoyed Superman. It did phenomenal at the box office, and I'm really excited to see the DCU continue, as a matter of fact. But at number 2, the runner-up for me is going to be Avengers Doomsday. So now, a lot of Marvel fans, I'm a big Marvel fan as well. A lot of Marvel fans are on the hype train for this movie. And yes, for me personally, I am also on the hype train for this movie as well. I'm excited to see like all of these different teams, all of these different characters put to screen and fight Doctor Doom. Yeah. There's just a lot to be excited about here, especially because we have all the Fox X-Men characters coming back, and we finally have another MCU villain like Thanos. And yes, I am really excited to see this movie, and also the year after 2026, we're supposed to be getting Avengers Secret Wars, and I'm very excited to see the multiverse saga conclude with both of these movies, as a matter of fact. But you guys probably guessed it. But my number 1 for this list, guys, might not be what you expected, but this is my most anticipated movie of next year, and that is Dune: The Messiah. So this movie is coming out in December of next year, and we have Dune: The Messiah and Avengers Doomsday coming out that same day, and it's gonna be Doomsday is what it's gonna be called. It's gonna be a big double feature, and it's also gonna be a box office battle on which one is gonna make the most money. I am actually hoping to see both of these movies the exact same day. So yeah, we'll see what happens, but yeah, I'm excited to see both of these movies, and we should be getting popcorn buckets for both of these movies, and we are likely going to get Funko Pops for both of these movies as well. So yeah, I am on the biggest hype train for this double feature, and I hope you guys are too, because I am just wanting to see how the Dune story continues, because the first 2 Dune movies were amazing. Part 2 was an absolute masterpiece, and I've just been waiting to see the story continue, and going into 2026. We are going to be getting it in December, and I cannot wait to see it, as a matter of fact. But so yeah, guys, that is my top 10. That is my top 10 2026 movie sequels that I'm most excited for. As a matter of fact, and let me know down in the comment section, guys. Are you excited for any of these? As a matter of fact, but so yeah, guys, that is gonna do it for this video. As a matter of fact, be sure you hit that like button as well as that red subscribe button. But most importantly, make sure you press that notification bell so you don't miss anything in the future. And without any further ado, guys, I'm gonna go get Brittany back to more videos, because more videos are on the way sooner rather than later, as a matter of fact, guys. But with all that being said, though, guys, take care, drink water, and stay safe, and I will see you all in the very next video. Bye!